Donald Trump approaches environmental policies by emphasizing the importance of energy dominance, deregulation and economic growth. He has rolled back the Paris Climate Agreement, claiming the accord was unfair to the U.S. Trump also reversed a number of Obama-era environmental regulations, which he claimed were overpunishing industries. He supports increased fossil fuel production, including the Keystone XL and Dakota Access pipelines. The Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, under Trump has been focusing more on promoting economic growth, rather than environmental protection. He has worked to open up more federal land and waters to new oil and gas development. Trump withdrew the U.S. from the Paris Climate Accord and attempted to rescind the Clean Power Plan, both of which had been introduced by Obama. Trump has also weakened or attempted to weaken many of the environmental regulations that had been put in place by the Obama administration. The Trump administration has sought to relax existing air pollution standards, roll back protections on wetlands and streams, and roll back limits on methane emissions. There have been changes to reduce the scope of the National Environmental Policy Act, revoke protections on a variety of public lands, and weaken the Endangered Species Act. Trump's EPA has proposed weakening the mercury and air toxic standards, a rule that limits the emissions of pollutants such as mercury, lead, and arsenic. The U.S. Department of the Interior has proposed opening up more federal land and waters to new oil and gas development. This includes oil and gas drilling in the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge. The administration has sought to expand offshore drilling in areas previously off-limits, such as the Pacific and Atlantic coasts. Trump's EPA has also proposed relaxing the federal protections on wetlands and streams, and has moved to make it easier for companies to pollute. The U.S. Department of Agriculture has moved to roll back restrictions on the use of pesticides. The National Fisheries Service has proposed reducing protections for endangered species and habitats. The administration has also proposed weakening rules designed to protect water sources, such as the waters of the U.S. rule. The Trump administration has been accused of failing to take the threat of climate change seriously and has actively sought to undermine efforts to address it. The Trump administration has also sought to reduce the role of science in decision-making, including by eliminating the effects of climate change in its decision-making. Trump proposed deep cuts in the budgets of federal agencies such as the EPA and Department of the Interior. The administration attempted to terminate the Clean Power Plan, a central piece of Obama-era climate policy. The administration has sought to weaken fuel mileage standards for cars, claiming they are too burdensome on the auto industry. The Trump administration has promoted natural gas as a bridge fuel, despite its high methane emissions. The administration has proposed the rollback of restrictions on the release of toxic pollutants from power plants.